and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and I've got a Mono Green Stompy list for you, featuring everybody's favorite plant worm, Ouroboros. This 1/3 at the beginning of combat on each turn gets X +1/+1 counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. Just a little 1/3. How bad could it be? Well, if you put some counters on it, or if you keep it around for multiple turns, this gets out of hand and turns every creature you can put on the battlefield into a lethal threat. So to put counters on it, we have so many tricks, from Snakeskin Veil and Royal Treatment, protecting it, Paw Patch Recruit. If they target one of our creatures, we can put counters on the Ouroboros. Hey, Symbiotic Might thing. When this becomes tapped, another target creature gets +X, where X is its power. How do we give that to the Boroid before the ability? We don't. But it's really funny to think of all of the +1/+1 counters on the Might giving the power back to the Boroid in combat, isn't it? A delightful thing that could happen. Innkeeper's Talent, though, puts a lot of counters on Ouroboros, as well as our other creatures, making them difficult to deal with. Overprotect is how I feel about Ouroboros every time I say the name of the card Ouroboros. I don't want my Ouroboros countered. Shall we play Frenzied Baloth, which says creature spells you control can't be countered. Also gives you a Trample Hasty to put counters on, which is very, very good. Is your opponent doing those nasty reanimator things so that when you play your Ouroboros, they reanimate like a whole board of crazy stuff? Try a Keen-Eyed Curator. Exile that stuff from their graveyard with this Raccoon Scout, which is perfect for a mono green deck because of its double green pips. That'll fix it. It also gets Trample once you hit multiple types, which is great with the counters from Ouroboros. Sentinel of the Nameless City makes maps. Put those on your Ouroboros. If they reveal non-lands, you get +1/+1 counters. Summon Fenrir has that cool chapter 2 that curves right into Ouroboros, which means that the Ouroboros would enter with an additional +1/+1 counter on the Ouroboros, which would give more counters to all your stuff. And finally, if they want to target and kill your Ouroboros, play a Saruk, Elusive Hunter, and now you'll draw a card. The card you draw, 100% guaranteed to be an Ouroboros. That's sarcasm. Anyway, if you like Ouroboros and Mono Green Stompy stuff, I think you'll enjoy this video. It's a fun best of one deck to climb that ladder. So let's dive in. Have some perfect curves. Look at that perfect curve. You can't see it. My face is in the way. And let the nonsense begin. It's time to hit the gym. Might even hit Mythic if we're, good. I mean, no turn 1 creature is a bummer, but you gotta love being on the play with the 2-drops. On the draw, maybe I have to mulligan for Llanowar Elves. This deck has to be aggressive. It doesn't have removal. It doesn't interact. It just smashes. Innkeeper's Talent's a good one. Why not? Let's go straight to it. They showed us blue mana. Now we're prepared for counter spells. Although this dies to Torch the Tower pretty easily. Something to keep in mind. All right, so Jeskai or 4-color control is my immediate thought. Let's just go straight to combat. That worked. Let's play another. Can't counter it. You saw how there was no stick during combat, but there's stick now. That means they have no more lies. That makes me happy. I hope they have another counter spell in hand. Their hand is no more lies, 3 steps ahead. And then hopefully not a sweeper. All right, they shocked that in. They're ripping seams. Yeah, so they can play their counter spell now. Makes sense. If I draw the land, though, I have another uncounterable. I do not draw the land. That's very frustrating. So they have a no more lies, and the question is, what do we want to get hit by it? I guess I'll offer this bunny, because maybe they won't counter a 1-mana card. Yeah, they did. They know they have to spend it. I don't want to lose the Innkeeper's Talent. Bad time to not draw lands, as we have them down to 7. But we might just get stuck here as they inevitably defeat our raccoon. I guess I'll play this talent and pass. And we'll see if they remove that as well. They're probably a card draw spell away from being so far ahead that we can't stop them. but we'll see. The Saruks are really good. You just have to draw the darn land. Let that resolve. I imagine they'll try to kill this elf. Wait for it. Okay, they're consulting star charts. Do I try to royally protect this? It probably won't go well for me. I could also level this up so they at least have to pay a ward 1, but I think I'll just try to royally protect my mana source, as it's my only real chance here. As they get ready to cast their Jeskai Revelation. A card I probably don't beat. It all fell apart when we missed our third land drop again and again and again and again. Yeah, nice. The good news is they didn't gain the 3 life, and they really didn't want to make that play because the inevitable defeat could have hit the Innkeeper's talent. And we drew a castable creature. They get to continue looking through their deck and picking perfect cards. What a disaster. 22 lands in a bushwhack. Should be enough to have your third land by now. We're only 5 turns behind our opponent. That's all. That's all. And they know these are what we top deck because of the way the game has gone. Definitely go over here. They're probably going to sweep the board. Haha! You're at 11. It's over for you. It's probably not over for them. Yeah. There's a sweeper. Didn't take too long. Oh, good. Another land right off the top. Look at that. They're countering my Llanowar elves. Maybe they flood out now. They could have conceivably taken a Day of Judgment, an Essence Scatter, and a Consult the Star Charts with their stock up end to Consult. They might not have any other good cards. Cursed Recording. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, put a sorcery on it. The next insert may be copied. Okay, well, when they copy a Jeskai Revelation, we are 100% cooked. But here's an uncounterable Saruk. Go ahead, target it. I dare you. I'll draw a card. Then it's over. Then I'm in such a good spot. It's only the third one. No big deal. And we're down to 8 just from getting zapped. Yeah, this has been a fair fight. 100%. Totally. Let me guess. Pass. No, no. No, you're gonna kill me now with the revelation that you've dug through your whole deck to find. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll just be here waiting for you to pick your targets. Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna finish this game with 1 land in play on turn 9. Only good vibes. Only good vibes. Standard is hard. It's brutal. It's painful. You will suffer. You will have to understand pain if you want to be mythic. 2 lands. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is it over? Am I done? Well, is there a 3rd land in the deck? Maybe there's only 2 lands in the whole deck. I have to go check the deck list again. All right, another control deck. What's this? Cool. When it becomes tapped, another creature. Let's go for it. That's attacking for 5 on turn 2, by the way. We like that. Sacrifice a creature, huh? You. That's just one little thing. Let's patch it up, because right now they're tapped out. So Paw Patch would be counterable if the Baloth died, but Saruk is always uncounterable. That's going to be a lot of damage really fast. They have 2 turns to solve this, and they don't have a good 4-mana board wipe in black-blue. So they're going to have to use removal spells, which we didn't leave them any easy outs for. Do we play that? They can't counter it, right? All spells? The spell can't be countered. Creature spells can't be countered. So this could be countered. So we should go to combat first, but if we go to combat first, the talent loses some of its luster. If they're gonna hold up mana, maybe it's just a Saruk. Let's do it. Oh, they got nothing. Awesome. All right. If they don't have some kind of a bizarre board sweeper in blue black, which they don't have a good 4-mana one, not like one that you see a lot of play, I think they just dead. I think they're dead. What could you have? Usually they just have a ton of these removals and edicts, and they lost that race long ago. But they didn't do anything on turn 3. Their cards must do something. This must be what they drew, or they could have played it last turn. Yeah. Anyway, that's what happens with the 3rd land. That's what we're here to do. Hell yeah. That was great. They're not ready for this aggression. Yep. I mean, there is a real chance if a Llanowar elf ever survives till turn 2 that we summon Fenrir. It could happen this time. Let's go. Vivi. I mean, hey, let's see. Okay, mono blue so far with a cryogen relic. Okay, artifacts. Not actually Vivi. Let's Fenrir it up. You know what I have not drawn? Ouroboros, the best card in the deck. Card can on its own smash everything to pieces. Authority of the Consuls. And they stun my elf. I don't know if that's that good. It's fine. When I next cast a creature spell, it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, eh? Let's get more lands. These are fun. And the opponent does get the life. So what am I worried about? Braided Net? United Battlefront? I think I should hold up the royal treatment. Tapped Planet. So no United Battlefront. Spring-loaded Sawblades. Now this says, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power or tied for the greatest power. So they're going to target this one. And we're going to treat it royally, because those kind of swings are a big deal. So there's our card draw, and our Fenrir is gone. How can we get the job done there? It's 16. I guess we just have to play everything and hope. The problem is if they have Pinnacle Starcage, we're kind of cooked. Our hand just doesn't have what we need. Artifact, enchantment, creature, instant. I mean, we can have a 7/7 Keen-Eyed Curator. Make it an 8/8. Yeah, maybe I do just hold back then. Because if they forget about this... All right, here comes the Battlefront. No Pinnacle Starcage. Okay, no Starcage. Oh, they're going to target the Curator. They didn't check. They didn't read. Okay, Artifact. Enchantment creature. Oh, they didn't read and it cost them. Are they dead there? This is going to hit for 8 and 9. They're actually not quite dead, but the shame was too powerful. Saruk, Innkeeper's Talent. Yes, the elves will live. The elves will live and this hand will flourish. So bring it on, Fervent 6 Avatar. Wow, is there enough Saruk? It's elf versus elf right now. Into a Tyvar, a very tough card to compete with. But our first of the day, Ouroboros is here. Bruh. Let's get our first 4-3 down. I might just end up trading this where I can, since we drew, I don't know, 3 of them. No! It's over. I'm not even going to draw the land, am I? Tap an untapped creature, indestructible. GG. Tyvar better than Saruk, confirmed. What have we done? I guess I'll play mine. It's a little late. Look, the only chance I have is if they make a mistake. If they hit their land, use the Tyvar, pump everything, or a Boroid, pump everything, we lose. Okay. We need them to miss here. Yes! All right, you're telling me there's a chance. Let's go. All right, now I need to top deck away to pump the Ouroboros. It's gonna take the perfect draw. I hope you guys are ready for a perfect top deck. Crap. X is the greatest power. Any trample. Yep, there's trample. We are dead next turn. So our only hope now is that they can't do blocker math. Yeah, that's our hope. So we'll go for it. You never know. You never know. Maybe they don't know how to block. But let's grow our Ouroboros, grow squad, swing. I guess we could have hoped that they block with both tramplers, right? But nah, they wouldn't do that. I mean, here one of them will live, so it's fine. And game. They could miss their combat step. That's the other route. They didn't miss their combat step. They got the memo. Okay, so the key to winning with Ouroboros is to play it before your opponent. Write that down. Write that down and take notes, everyone. You could count my wins and losses. You could say the deck is disappointing. Guys, you're not going to win in best of one going second, missing land drops. Those games were over. You can't get them back. It's the way it is. You got to keep going. Look at this. Look at this. This is the reward of patience. This is going to be simple. Resolve Ouroboros, win. A plan that cannot be messed with. And our opponent's on a mulligan. We are on the draw. How did we get on the draw again? How does this keep happening? Anyway, this elf will not die. What is that? Tap for red or green. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, untap this creature. It's a ramp piece. Do I kill it? It would be really funny to kill it. I mean, I could, but nah. What I'm really wondering about is, do I Ouroboros next turn if it might just die? Our opponent has a charming scoundrel. They're ramping into something big. There's no question. They plan to cast some big stuff. Okay, 2 treasures. They want to combat? Do I care? I think I have to do something. So I'm gonna do this. Roll up. There, one charming scoundrel out of there. Keen-eyed curator, that we can bushwhack with. So I could play Ouroboros here, but it is vulnerable. I guess it will be vulnerable next turn too. All right, let's go to work. Next turn, overprotect. Raw. Jolly Balloon Man makes a charming scoundrel. A poppable scoundrel? What do you think they're trying to play and copy with Jolly Balloon Man? I don't know, but I'm probably not going to let him do it. I think we're fighting that thing. Unless we can just kill him here. They're at 20. If this has 5, then it goes to 10, and this goes to... Okay. Okay, that's disgusting. This game is disgusting. Smash. See? Very easy. They're not totally dead, though. They're just at 2. Good game. Oh my gosh, can they win? What do they have? They have Exalted Sunborn. That makes 2 Exalted Sunborns. Then what? Now what? What do you got? You got a Devastating Onslaught or something? Oh my god, they do. Hello, yeah, okay, they're talking a lot of smack. That was good. I'll give it to you, that was good. You earned your smack talk. You made 16 angels. I come up 2 points short and you made 16 angels. 68. Oh, I love Magic, but I hate losing. Can we go first? Thank you. Thank you. That's been the missing element. It's been the missing element this whole time. We've even had Llanowar Elf hands. They're not fast enough. We can't do it on the draw. No excuses here, though. All right. How much do I want to worry about a Pinnacle Starcage? This we probably want to hold back. I think we go straight to the Might. And an Innkeeper's Talent to start growing the Might. Okay, tap land into tap land. You got to think about Split Up. You got to think about Starcage. And we see a counter right there. Let's level these up. And then do we add to the board? Maybe I hold this. No, we need another creature to go with the Might. So we go here. We attack both. And now you think, like, do they have Starcage? Do they have Split Up? If they have Split Up, you play the Curator. Or we could play another Might, and if they play Starcage, we can still go Baloth, counter, or swing that way. They have this in the graveyard. Like, this isn't going to level up anytime soon. All right, I'm going to play Curator now. Curator is playing around Split Up. Yeah, right into Starcage. Okay, well, they had to have the one we couldn't handle, and they did. Hit. Okay, make him have another. You got a sweeper again. Tap land. It's gonna have to be another Starcage. Finale of Revelation. That's what we call optimism. All right. Do we target here? I mean, we have to try. They have enough to pay a ward cost. Oh, wow. Okay. 10 coming at you. Got there. Ooh. That's one of those where if they untap from there, you probably lose the game. But we got it. Okay. It's got Ouroboros. Let's try it. Turn 1, Bunny Rabbit. Let's go. 1 black mana. Oh, they play a 2/2 and attack with it, but it costs them 2 life. That kind of helps us. This looks like a black aggro deck, but they're on the draw, which puts us pretty well ahead in the matchup. Their spot removal won't be great against our Paw Patch recruits and such. We have hasty threats. And of course, Ouroboros. All right, they've got a good little 4/1 menace here, though. I say we just go right at them. So now we have ward as well. And we have this Frenzy Baloth. And we're going to put a counter. What are they likely to block? The Baloth, right? Well, no, they're likely to block the recruit. And this, they both have trample. We'll just go there. We could hold back and then slam an Ouroboros next turn. But I think we just go at them. Make them think about blocking. And they do. This isn't a great block. They still take 6. Then they're down to 9. And they have a Death Toucher. That's pretty nice. I've got this card. Put a counter there, put counters there. This is 6/5 if they block it, but let's just not. In this case, we want to force them to use removal on this. Then we can attack in the future, maybe with leveled up double counters or something like that, and finish the job. So let's see if they can remove Ouroboros. They curved out 1, 2, 3. Will it be good enough? Of course, their board presence was temporary with the color, and it has them way behind. Double Death Touch. Won't be big enough. Won't do it. Land. A lot of ways we could do this, but let's do the fun way. Let's level up to double all counters put on all things. Rawr. Big beastie. Wait, they're alive? That's how Death Touch works. It's fine. It's fine. That's how lifelink works, rather. I didn't even know which ability got me. It's okay. They have to deal with this. I miss lethal for content. I want to know how big the creature gets. I have a reason. Yeah, can't block. Mono black aggro. Okay. Let's go. Let's do the thing. There you go. There you go. Opponent's a good sport. Guys, I showed you 100 power. Aren't you glad I didn't kill him last turn? Negative 100. That's the content you're here for. I know it, you know it.